I'm going to tell you a story. On October 4th, 1957, traveling at 18,000 miles per hour, a 200-pound sphere, no bigger than a beach ball, completed its first elliptical orbit around our precious Earth. The Russians successfully launched Sputnik, broke the space barrier, and our world was forever changed. This event catalyzed a series of transformational changes for this great country. President Eisenhower used that Sputnik crisis, as he called it, to galvanize America's science, engineering, technological movement, and with the stroke of his pen, created NASA. And then President Kennedy uttered his famous words in that amazing Bostonian accent. In this decade or the next, we will send a man to the moon, not because it is easy, but because it is hard. We then relied on the great state of Ohio, where flight was first invented. The state that birthed the great Senator John Glenn, who became the first American astronaut to circumvent the Earth. And the same state that birthed Neil Armstrong, who in 1969, 11 years after Sputnik, shattered our world and became the first human to walk the moon. The United States was back on top. And during those 11 years, we produced more scientists and engineers than any other time in history. And more importantly, the public had a healthy appreciation for the importance of science and technology education. Well, it's only fitting that on this very weekend, as we celebrate 60 years since JFK's historic speech, we are back in Ohio celebrating this Intel investment. An investment which, like Sputnik, will catalyze the next generation of scientists, engineers, and technological experts from this very local and the more global communities. You see, this is more than an Intel story. This is more than a Licking County story and Central Ohio story. This monumental and unparalleled Intel groundbreaking is an American story, one of American inspiration, innovation, and transformation. So as the president and CEO of COSI, the #1 science museum in the nation, I could not be more thrilled to partner with Intel to provide educational opportunities and support the robust STEM pipeline that will provide jobs, uplift individuals, and change the lives and communities for generations to come. So as we symbolically break ground today on this Intel venture, remember, we are witnessing the latest and greatest evidence of American innovation. It just happens to be in this amazingly prolific state of Ohio.
In March, I shared the story in my State of the Union address, the story of the Field of Dreams in the middle of Ohio, where America's future will be built. Made in Ohio and made in America is no longer just a slogan, it's happening.